Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How you all doing? I'm exhausted today, and I will explain in a minute why I am, and why we do suffer from being tired. Because I see a lot of posts that say, "I am so tired, I don't know why." Okay, but please, if you like what you see, please hit subscribe. It really would mean a lot to me. No, I do not make any money from this, so that's not why I want people to subscribe. I just like to know that people are watching my videos and I'm helping somebody. I'm at least helping some people. So it really does mean a lot to me. So please, if you like what you see, hit subscribe. So here we go. Let's talk about why we get exhausted, okay, and why we're tired. Well, it really doesn't have anything too much to do with a physical thing, like you running a 5K or riding a bike, things like that, doing physical things. It's your brain, okay? Your brain is causing this tiredness, and that's because it's working so hard to compensate for everything, to compensate for your balance, to compensate hearing. You really don't know how much brain power really goes into that, and what it can't transpose into a normal sound or words, it comes back as tinnitus, right? So that's why you get the ringing in the ears. But your brain is working. It's trying to decipher what it's hearing, and it can't. And it's trying to compensate and do all these things, and it can't. And it's the same thing with our balance and we walk, okay? Your brain, like if you got to do a lot of walking somewhere. Now, walking is good for us, okay? It really is. I've started to get back into a walking routine because it's good to help improve our balance. And eventually you won't be as tired because your brain won't have to compensate as much. But right now, your brain is compensating. I have no balance on this side. My balance organ's gone. I had a labyrinthectomy. It's gone. So my brain doesn't realize that this thing is gone. So it's trying to compensate for the balance. So the brain is working hard, and it just can't get to a point where it can say, okay, this is good. So my brain is constantly tired. And even if it's damaged, our cochlears are damaged, our labyrinths are damaged, the brain can't make that adjustment to say, okay, this is where we're supposed to be. All right, cool. It can't do that. So it's working harder and harder. So if you're losing here, if you have hearing loss plus the Meniere's and your balance and everything, your brain is literally trying to interpret all that stuff. And your brain is a computer, okay? You give a computer too much information, a CPU is going to blow. Well, the CPU is going to get really hot, right? Well, that's your brain. Your brain's not going to get hot. It's just going to get tired. And you're going to feel tired. So that's why you're feeling tired, because your brain's working hard, okay? Let's make it like a music thing, like a beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the beat. The beat is on the 1. Oh, let's try this again. 4 beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our brain is normal person's brain. The beat is on the 1. Our brain. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See how I'm popping every other thing? My arm is getting tired. That's what our brains are doing. Our brains are getting tired because we're moving. The brain is actually moving at a faster beat instead of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's why we feel tired. And here's another situation, okay? And it's a real life situation that happened to me yesterday. And luckily, I have not had an attack in a week, thank God. And I didn't have one yesterday, but I had to go to a funeral yesterday. And one of my uncles had passed away. Very good man, very good family man, always treated me well. Great guy, 95 years old. Awesome man. Lived a wonderful life and has a wonderful family. My cousins and my aunt are all great. But I had to go to his funeral yesterday. And, in today's age, in a Catholic religion, we don't do the wake one day, funeral the next day, or when I was a kid, it was 2 days of wakes and then the funeral. Now today, everybody does the 2 hour wake, then the funeral. That's it. So, but for those 2 hours of sitting in this hall, and it had to be over 100 people in there, and they're all blah, 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 blah. My brain can't comprehend. My brain is like, what the hell? What? So, and people trying to talk to me, cousins are trying to talk to me, and I can't hear them. And some of them who do know, that I realize and understand that I have Meniere's, they would speak up louder, so I could hear them or look directly at me so I could read their lips, or even some of them were wearing the masks and would take the mask down so I could read their lips. Love it. But for the most part, other people, friends and stuff, I couldn't hear them. I kept going outside and then coming back in and going outside and coming back in, because I'd go outside and it would kind of like clear my head, and then I'd go back in for some more. But at the end of everything, I was exhausted. I really was. I was tired. I slept very well last night and slept very good yesterday afternoon, as well as my wife. And she doesn't have Meniere's, but she was exhausted too. But I was so exhausted, and even today, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Just from, all the work my brain had to do yesterday to compensate for balance and hearing and this and that and the other thing. So I'm tired today. I'll probably be tired tomorrow. So maybe Friday I'll feel better. But you know what? I'm not going to get upset and worry about, why am I so tired? Why am I so tired? Because I know why I'm tired. It's basically your brain. It's just working so hard. And just like a CPU on a computer, you overwork that, you overclock it, it's going to get hot and it's going to run slower, and then you're going to go, well, your brain's the same way. Your brain is a big computer, if you think about it. It's a big computer. So your brain is working double time, and it's eventually just going to go, and we're just saying, okay, now I have to rest, recharge, and then go on. So that's what I'll be doing for the next couple of days, is just chilling out, resting, relaxing. Yeah, nothing else to do. Got construction people over, and they're being really good. I can't even hear them. And they're widening a driveway and hooked us up into the city sewage. So I can't even hear them out there. But they're there. I know they are, because once in a while my dog Kara goes crazy. So, so on that note, you know what? I hope everybody has a spin-free week. I'll try to come up with something later in a week to make another video. And that's why we're exhausted. So take care, everyone, and have a great day. Bye.